This is part 5 of our video series describing football on 3. Please refer to part 1 for an introduction, part 2 for a description of the define feature, part 3 for a description of the game scoring, game analytics, player statistics, part 4 for a description of the player evaluations, and in this part we're going to dive into the practices. So in the practice screen, you can hit the plus symbol for a new practice, and tapping on that, then you can select the date of the practice by changing the wheel here. And then if you want to copy a practice from a previous day, you can go ahead and select from one of your previous practices. Or you can just hit the plus symbol, and that will add in the time slots. For each time you hit that, we'll add a new time slot. And so let's say, for example, your practice starts at 5. If you have this box checked here, this is going to use drills for this title. So, and those are your predefined drills that were defined or described in the part 2 video series. So if that is not checked, then you hit a title, then you just can type in, whatever you want for the title. If you do have the box checked, however, then when you tap in the box, it's going to bring up, a list of the drills that you've defined or titles for those drills. For example, pre-practice. So it just saves you some keystrokes if you want to do that. And again, you type in the time. And then similarly for the activity, if these are not checked, then when you tap in the activity box, it's just going to bring up the keyboard, and you can type in whatever you want for that activity. Or if you do select use drills for the activity, then when you tap in the box, it's going to go ahead and bring up, for example, any of your predefined drills that you can select from. Right, so again, saves you some keystrokes. And then if you also want to include the description with each drill, then when you tap in the activity box, it's going to include any description you had for that drill as well. Okay, so you fill that out. And when you're ready, you can email it out to all your coaches just by selecting that email button. That's going to pull from all your coaches' emails that you've defined, and then it's just going to send out a practice schedule with the the time slots that you've defined and the description of what's happening during those time slots. Okay. That is basically it for the practices. Again, it's using the drills that were defined by you in the define feature. And again, you can see part 2 of the video series for more details on how to set that up. Okay, so at any time you can contact us at the email shown here, and we'll answer any questions or issues that you're having. And again, thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the app.